working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good
Hi
times
friends,
Mm-hmm.
with you.
it is about 7:10 in the morning. I've got to leave in less than 15 minutes, so I'm just going to do a real quick um little intro. It is December 2nd. Welcome to Vlogmas. It's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. I am wearing some Christmas tree earrings today. So I wanted to open the tea, my Grinch Advent, and then I thought I'd open one more because why not? So, okay. Oh, yes. Day 2 of the tea advent is calm chamomile, green rooibos, chamomile, rose, lavender, lemongrass, and lemon balm. It is a busy day, so I'm not sure that calm is the thing that I need, but maybe it will calm me down. So I am excited about it. I'm going to brew up one of these and take it to work with me. I have 8 classes scheduled today and then an hour and a half crochet academy. So it is going to be a busy day. Let's open up day number 2 of the twice shared sheep. No clue what could be in this skinny little box, and I don't have time to play the guessing game. Okay, let's see. Yarn gator. It says a yarn divider. How to use your yarn gator. Clip your yarn gator across the opening of your project bag. Pull yarn through the holes. Oh, so if you're working on a project with more than one skein, you can just have that coming up through there. That is actually really smart, and I do have some projects like that, so this might come in handy. And then let's see, day number 2 of the Grinch. It looks like a Grinch ring pop. Might be fun to eat while walking home today. So let's go brew up some tea, get going. I'm running late, but oh, what else is new? Okay, I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.
Today's newest addition was this owl, which was a pain in the butt to build. Like, it took me way longer than necessary. But here we go. Harry and Hedwig. We'll see what comes up tomorrow.
Hi friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is 11:18 p.m. When I say that Tuesdays are my longest, most exhausting day, I'm not being over dramatic. So today when I got home, it was probably about 5:30. I basically went straight for a nap, and I napped for 5 hours. So I mentioned before, 8 classes scheduled on a Tuesday. I also have 8 on a Wednesday. I now have 2 on Thursdays and Fridays. So those are very low-key days that make up for the busy previous 2 days, but I can get a lot of like maintenance type of work done. And so I'm hoping to do some book repairs and things like that on Wednesday and Friday, and also get more books added into the library system. Anyway, so after the 8 classes, I also on Tuesday, which is what makes it longer than Hayes. Oh my goodness, baby. Give me a second. 1 second. I also, oops, Rosie. No, you cannot come on mommy's lap. You have to stay over there. And Hazel Knazel is going to join you. Okay. I I also have Crochet Academy that lasts for an hour and a half. Next week is our last one, although I did sign up to host another one in the next half of the year for crochet. I don't know why, because we're not really crocheting. Like, seriously, maybe like 4 of the kids crocheted today. The others helped me. I had gotten some of our Black Friday deals have started to trickle in, and this morning before I went to work, there was a couple items, including I had ordered a 1,000 item party favor box. I mean, and we're talking about like small things. There was a few bigger things, but anyways, the kids were helping me price them with tickets and get that all organized so that I can start that up again. Which actually reminds me, I have a few candies that although maybe I'll just save those till the new year so I don't leave candies unsealed for 2 weeks. But yeah, so they had a lot of fun with that, and I was glad that they helped and I didn't have to think of everything by myself. But so after that got done at 4, um, there was we can't just leave the students, so we have to wait for them all to get picked up, and one of the other club or academy leaders did not come out with her kids, because it's the theater one, and next week is their production, and so she was just doing stuff on the stage, and she forgot to come and check and make sure they were all picked up, so I was waiting outside with the student for half an hour, and I was so cold, like, it was like a popsicle. I thought I was like, "I cannot handle this." But so and then I still had my walk home. So, I got home completely exhausted. I wasn't actually as cold as I was just standing outside because I brought a sweatshirt to wear on my walk home, but I wasn't wearing it at school. So while I was waiting with her, I wasn't wearing it. And this is, I mean, it's pretty thin for a um winter wear. And so yeah, I was cold. Okay. So I get home and I basically immediately go and lay down with the dogs for 5 hours. I did set a 2-hour alarm. I just turned it off and went back to sleep. So I still have a lot of advents to open with you guys, but I wanted to start with a few items that I ordered on Black Friday off Amazon that have arrived. Things will be trickling in over the next week. That I'll share with you guys. Hang on, my husband's calling. Okay. My husband, we're gonna go run up the street and get Jack in the Box, and he's almost here. So I just really want to show really fast for the things that I got from Amazon that arrived today. My husband really did quite spoil me. He got boring practical stuff, and I got fun stuff. So I got 2 books. The Stars Are Dying, and this is a sprayed edges limited edition. And I think this was like $7 or some really good deal. It was like one of the really good Black Friday deals. I also got Rose in Chains, and this is a book that to me sounds like the bad side one, and I think it would be interesting to read a book like that. Also limited edition sprayed edges. And it's by Julie Soto. This one I've had in my wish list for a while. It's normally $32, and it was definitely in the single digits. I think that one was $7.50 maybe. Sorry, Rose. Move over real quick. I got a digital timer, a Pomodoro kind of type, and I'm planning on using this more in the new year, but it was on sale, so it has numbers around the end, and you just put it up, and that's the amount of time on the timer. I need to read the instructions, and I'm sure it needs batteries. Or actually, I think this one, it's got a USB-C, so I'm guessing that it charges like that, which is nice. The one I have at school, which was working for the kids, but the batteries died, and they died pretty quickly. I also got some whiteboard erase with built-in erasers because I bought a foldable whiteboard that I will plan on using in the new year. That doesn't arrive until possibly even next week. So I'll show you guys what that is when it arrives. But yeah, I got these were $7. They are seam guides for the sewing machine, magnetic. And the reviews were really good, and I struggled to get the right seam allowance, so I'm hoping that this will help me, but also I need to get back into sewing on my sewing machine. It's just my desk is always so full that, and I don't have it permanently set up. I bought another sticker book because a lot of the I get stickers a lot in the yarn clubs I'm in, and I need some place to put them. I bought this super stiff 18 count fabric. I think it was $15. It measures 60 by 39. And so one of those, possibly even Mystic Forest, one of those full size ones I bought, I'm going to start on this. It is really stiff. I don't know whether I should wash it and try to get some of the starch out or just work with it. And then the final thing I got was I needed more project bags. So these were also on sale. So I bought them. Anyway, I need to go as my husband might even be here at this point. And yeah, those were right in front of me and it will be where I put down my food. So yeah, I will be back shortly to open Advents with you guys. So after we eat dinner and my husband probably goes to bed. So another late night because my sleep cycle is just off. So chat with you all later. Bye. Okay, back from picking up and then I ate my dinner. Not healthy at all. I got the Gremlins meal. So I didn't eat it all. So I have the chicken strips to take to work tomorrow, but it was completely unhealthy, so we're not even gonna talk about that. I filled in the 3 red squares. Oh boy. So I'm just gonna go down the list so we can go through it all together and open what needs to be opened and see what's going on with that. Wait, why didn't actually, gosh, geez Louise, sometimes I did not color in Plum Deluxe and I don't know why. So the tea this morning, I had hoped that I would really like it. For me, the problem with it, got Hazel. The problem with it is the lavender overwhelmed the rest of the tea and made it a tiny bit bitter. It was just too much lavender. Otherwise, I think it would have been really good. Hi, Hazy. Oh, it's a sweet girl. But mommy needs to put you over there so I can do this. Okay. Oh, that is, okay, here it is. Let's open up and see what the jam of the day is. I forgot to take it to work, so I have no clue. Oh, that's a big sigh, Hazel. She does not like to have eye contact. Oh, yep, she looks away really quickly when you look at her in the eyes. Hazel. She did just like avoiding eye contact altogether, but she insists on being held. I don't know what's up with you, girlfriend. Okay, fig cardamom spread. That could be good on a toasted English muffin, Hazy. Oh, Hazy Kanazy. There we go. There we go. Okay. Can I please put you down? How about behind me? Will you compromise with that? There you go. She is in the chair with me. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe for lunch on Saturday, I will just have a ton of English muffins with different jams. The Grinch candy, I did open it, but I didn't eat it. I was going to eat it on my walk home, but I didn't end up, and that's fine. I did not need the extra candy. So I will just save that for another day. But even though I opened it, I didn't eat it, so I'm leaving it unmarked. Around the world, let me move this over here. Around the world, I did not open this to send in my husband and I's lunch. Hang on, Jamie. Okay. So let's see what is in day 2. So on the cover of day 1, it had some pomegranates. So I'm wondering if whatever this one's going to be is apple flavored. Like if they're related at all by what the design is. Okay. So there's once again. I do think so, because I think that's a little bit of an apple design. So this is what the candy looks like. There are 4 of them, so I will eat one with you guys now. Go take one to my husband. Oh, let's read the little pamphlet thing. So it has this whole bracket to determine the winner. It's gonna take a lot to beat that very first candy for me. But we'll see if number 2 can take the lead. Oh wait, we were gonna read the pamphlet. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a cocoa-coated Lithuanian apple jelly. Obolukai, Lithuanian for apples, is a juicy jelly sweet filled to bursting with a puree of the finest Lithuanian apples. Lithuanians take their apples seriously. The country boasts countless orchards with over 1,000 different apple species. Wow, I didn't even know there was that many kind of apples. That would be so cool to go on like an apple tour of Lithuania. And each September is apple season. Here's a little secret. When you eat pergales obolukai, you're eating like Lithuanian medieval rulers and noblemen. Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, these fancy guys all loved eating apple cheese, a sticky, chewy, sweet treat made only with apples and sugar, much like the sweet you'll try, except yours is dusted with a layer of soft cocoa. A sweet holiday tradition in Lithuania is on Kusios, Christmas Eve. One apple is sliced into multiple pieces, one for each person at the dinner table, to promote sharing and love. Oh, that's a nice tradition. Try and see how many people can take a bite of one ubalakai, even if you want to keep it all for yourself. No, I'm going to eat it all myself. But I have more for my husband. Okay, let's see. I was expecting like a clear coated jelly on the middle. And more of like a jelly candy. It's still really good. However, it does not overtake day number 1. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to eat it all. And I'll take my other piece to lunch tomorrow. But day number 1 is going to be seriously hard to top. It was so good. So let's mark that in our little book. Our bracket challenge book. So day number 1 is the winner from that bracket. And that's, so the next 2 up will be 3 versus 4. And from that, I'll decide which one moves on. Okay. The chocolate on that was really good. I wish that there was a bit more of an apple taste, but it's still really good. Like, honestly, this calendar is doing good so far. Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly color that in because I did it. Try to get this filled out a bit more. Okay. I already would have showed you guys the Lego set in a small little clip. I had so much trouble putting together Hedwig. Like, seriously, compared to how easy Harry Potter was on day 1, this one I kept having to pull it apart because I'd put things in the wrong place. I don't know. I struggled. Could have been I was tired, but okay, let's see what our wax melt is for day 2. Day 2 is called Pumpkin Souffle. Oh, and it is a nice orange this time. The colors don't always match what I think they will be based off their names. So that's really cool. Ooh. That does sound really good. So I will have to put that up in a little bit. I think that's my husband moving about, so let me go actually give him his candy and give him his chocolate square. And he said it was one of the worst chocolate candy advent calendars he's ever had, but I was like, I tried to get you to get something else. So that one's on you, not me. I'll be right back. Okay, well, my husband did not like that candy at all, so that means there's 2 for my lunch tomorrow. He took 1 bite, so half of it, and immediately handed me the other half. So I have them now. But that did give me a chance to put on the wax, which meant I got to color in another day. So yay! Okay, I have not read the book yet for the day. I will probably do that. The coloring book. So I continued to color while I was editing the video last night, and I did not finish the page. However, I did finish the top half, and oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool. So while editing the video today, what I'm thinking of is I will just start the next day, and each day I will just start it, and then I colored in half of the square for day 1. So that's kind of my thought process on the coloring advent. The scripture study and stitch talk, I still have to do that. However, I will put the number here, and it's a real easy number of 29 stitches. So I'm going to guess that's just going to be like a couple of chapters of scripture. So I read through Matthew 8 yesterday. So I will pick up on Matthew 9 and do those 29 stitches. Pixels. I'm not done today's, but I thought it would be fun to open the box for day number 2. It is really late, so I doubt I will be able to work that. But day number 3 is a nice small one up here. So maybe tomorrow I will be able to do that. And my hope is, because I don't have any after school things tomorrow, that I can just, I'm using the applicator to remove it. Release. Oh my goodness. The thing with this is I can't always determine just by looking at it what it is. Because in the end, this all comes off and is one big picture. So all the leftover paper, it will all come away. So it's also about trying to look at it and see what would make sense in the landscape. Maybe a Christmas tree. I mean, that could be like a trunk over here. Maybe, I don't know, this part jutting out over here is the part that's confusing me. Could be 2 Christmas trees. I don't know. I don't know. When we start applying the stickers, hopefully we'll know better. Oh, I wanted to give a really quick little shout out to my friend Kitty's grandson Levi, who Kitty says has been watching the channel. And so I would just want to say hi, Levi. I hope you're having a really fun December and that you're enjoying all the time alone without having to share grandma with your sister. And have a very wonderful December. So hi, Levi. Okay. I'd meant to say that yesterday, but I forgot. I left the diamond painting up there, but that day 2 is the example I have showed the last couple days. Don't have time to do that today, for sure not. So that brings us to the more crafty half of my advent list. I already opened Twice Shirred Sheep, so now it is time to start opening some advent calendars. I will save you for last. I'll save you for second last. Okay, so that brings us to the night before Christmases. So let's open the one from Forbidden Fiber. I do know what this looks like because Carrie is working on a project and I saw a peek of what day 2 looks like. And she is doing the anthology throw. And it is looking really good so far. Ooh, the pictures just never do it justice. I hadn't realized how much like variegation there is in the color from her picture. So this one's called Not Even a Mouse. And there's browns and grays in there. Like the different colors you would expect to find on a mouse. This is really nice. Forbidden Fibers, Not Even a Mouse. I do need to mark this with a number 2. And we'll put it into our little bag. So far we have day 1 and day 2, which is quite the contrast. Okay, which brings us to number 2 for Gem State Yarns Night Before Christmas. Ooh, another blue. Oops. Oh. The extra today is a handmade tag. And this one is like a really lavender purple, like really light. And it is pretty. So very dark navy blue. And it is called Long Winter's Nap. And so that's what it looks like. And let's pull out the cable that I was sticking on. And we will thread day 2 through. And so here they are together. I am still so tempted to do this with the Forbidden Fiber ones because it's just so nice to look at them together like that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see maybe about doing that. Uh-oh. I dropped an empty can. We'll see if it looks too ridiculous. So here is another set of cables. Again, these are not what I will be using with the projects. I just wanted to be able to store them together to be able to see. I know Memily stores hers like this, and then I also saw Craft House. Is it Craft House Magic? It might be Craft House Magic. Store hers like this as well. Okay, so let's just see if we put it through here. Oops. Okay, so day 1, and then we'll put this one's day 2, and then yeah, you can see them together. And let's do the test. Oh my gosh, honestly, when I first saw it, because they would just hold it up like this, I was like, how are these not sliding off all the time? And they're just not. This is so, I want to go, I don't have enough needles to go back and do this with all of my past advents, but it is so cool. Okay. It's the little things in life, you guys, the little things in life that amuse you. We'll put that in there. So that is the first 2 days of both of those advents. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly color it in. Look at that, more advents getting colored in. It's not quite as depressing as it was just a few minutes ago. Ugly Christmas sweater. So this is our first contrast color. And it says day 2. I think the list of names is over there. Oh shoot. I don't know. I will try to remember to put on the screen what this one's called. Oh, it's so beautiful. Uh-oh. That is so beautiful. It's a bit brighter than it's showing up on the screen. I honestly thought that they'd be more speckled and less tonal, but I'm not upset about that. I think it'll look really cool tonal. Okay. Before the dogs decide to run off with one of my advent bags. There we go. Okay, let's see number 2 on the 4th wing advent, and this one is called Barlow and Bade. So these are the names of characters and the names of their dragons from 4th wing so far. I don't know if it'll change partway through the advent. Okay, I wanted to keep the number intact. Okay, let's see. Ooh, like a tonal brown. Very nice. Very nice. I did wind day number 1. Still haven't started it. That is another day's problem. So that brings us to our cross stitch advents, which I have not worked on any of them. So day number 2 of the climbing goat penguin has been released, and it has a tinier penguin friend. Day number 2 of that how-to girl, don't know at all. And then our advent tree that I'm doing with Kitty, I don't think either of us have started on the days. I know she was still working on borders when I was talking to her this morning. So yeah, there will be catching up to do with that. The last thing, wait, what are you? Oh, this is where I've been put, this is where I put, yeah, day 1. Okay, I'll put day 2 in here. This is where I've been putting the 4th wing one, but I probably will swap it out with the socks shortly. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Advent stripes. I have finished the 2nd stripe on one sock. So here is where what it looks like now. You can start to see the pattern coming in a bit more. And I started the second stripe on the second sock, but I'm still on the first row. So you can just see right there. So I just need to do 5 more rounds, which I'll probably do while editing. And that's it. So this is where we're ending in terms of red. It is almost 1:30, so I'm going to need to go to bed soon, but hopefully I can finish the self-striping sock and get back to you. Well, no, not get back to you. This is the end of the vlog, but send those over to my iPad to edit real quick. And then I've been scheduling it for 9 in the morning my time, because I feel like that's a reasonable time that I can get videos up each day and stay consistent on the timing. So yeah, that's about all I have to share right now. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to resist a nap. Oh, sorry. And get some things done advent wise. So I will talk with you guys later. Hope that you are having a fantastic day and see you tomorrow.